Yeah, obviously a disappointing result tonight. We know St. Louis is a very talented team and extremely well coached, and obviously proud of our team's effort to come back in that fourth quarter and really just to keep making plays, and had a couple of those good shots with Taya and Grace, and love the confidence that they shot the ball with. I think for us, it's more about working on the consistency of being able to play with an edge for 40 minutes. And I think that's one of the things that when we get back into practice and, we're really working on is, hey, how can we play with that intensity? Not when we're down and not in the last 10 minutes of the game. But, again, just really proud of the way that our team fought back tonight.
Coach, you just mentioned, obviously, there's a couple games this year where you have battled back. Do you attribute that to kind of just the senior leadership and just kind of the culture on the team to kind of never give up, that there's no deficit that's too big to overcome kind of mentality?
Yeah, I think we talk a lot about and believe in, hey, we would just want to play VCU basketball. And VCU basketball means that, we're going to be really active. We're going to be using our athleticism. Doesn't matter the time on the score, on that scoreboard. We just want to play our game. I think that belief is across the board. And that's going to put us in positions for every game to have shots to win it, or have shots to send it to overtime. Again, we'll continue to build so that we play more consistently in that second and third quarter.
Well, you've been able to kind of get your feet underneath you the last few weeks, and I think it's really shown on the court tonight against Flowers, one of the better players in the A10. How were you able to kind of just be physical down the post and have a good game?
From the jump, I was just thinking, use my physicality, be aggressive against her. I knew that she didn't really like physicality, so I was just focusing on really sealing hard and deep to really be able to make my teammates see all my numbers and create space and draw attention, so not only I could be open, but my teammates as well.
Now, Coach, I think St. Louis's record is probably a little deceptive for how good they actually are. When you go up against players like Harbison and Flowers, how do you kind of game plan for that too? Just very experienced, very good players.
Yeah, I think St. Louis, like all of us, have experienced some of the injuries this year and some of the roller coaster, and you have to give them a lot of credit. I mean, Harbison, yeah, she's a fantastic guard. She handles trapping and plays with such poise, and then Flowers, one of the best shot blockers in the league, and really uses her athleticism and bounce. We knew it was going to be a tough battle for us today, and I think offensively, we got to still continue to do a better job of taking care of the ball and playing with urgency and not putting so much pressure on our defense. You hold teams in that 60 mark, and you expect that you can come out with the result that you want.
Now, tonight you guys didn't shoot the ball exceptionally well from three-point range. Was that more of kind of the looks that St. Louis was giving, or was it just an off night?
Yeah, I think it's a combination. I think they did a good job. They went to their zone, and those are some of the threes that we normally knock down. And unfortunately, they just didn't drop for us tonight. And we talked a lot about, hey, sometimes they don't go in, but you got to continue to make plays on the offensive glass. You got to stay really solid defensively, and just keep shooting them. Right? We want to be sure that we're getting the shots that we want and attacking inside out and things like that. But also, you got to let it fly with confidence, and I expect us to bounce back from it.
Kiwa, do you like having kind of the short turnaround? You got Rhode Island on Sunday. Just kind of forget about the loss on the next game, play better. Do you prefer to play that way?
Yeah, I prefer to play. I'm just always ready to play basketball, especially with such a high intensity team. We're always ready to go. I know we didn't get the result tonight, but like you said, we have a fast turnaround, which is great for us because we're ready to get back after it.
Now, for you, do you feel a lot more comfortable? Obviously, you missed some time at the beginning of the year due to injury. Do you feel like you kind of knocked the rust off? Do you feel healthy?
Yes, I feel really healthy and confident out there now. I'm really getting into the flow with it, and my teammates have been amazing, making sure I'm in the right spots and making sure that I know that they trust me, and I should trust myself too because I'm back.
Coach, Rhode Island, obviously a very talented team. They started receiving votes for the top 25 this week. Just talk a little bit about that upcoming matchup.
Yeah, I mean, I think every night in the A10 right now, they're just great battles. And obviously, Rhode Island, I think, having one of the most talented teams back and on the road in the snow, like it's like your awesome A10 battle. And I'm excited. You know, every game we talk about, hey, we're going to learn, right? You play and you learn. And that means we can learn from a win, we can learn from a loss, and hey, who's next up? But it really starts with our practice mentality and being resilient again to, you know, not getting the result that we wanted tonight.